It's been revealed by the UK government that more than 20,000 people have illegally crossed the English Channel, and that's just this year. And they reckon at least 600 people reached Britain on Saturday. And that's on one day, folks. They're coming on a daily basis, and they're coming en masse. And there is absolutely nothing we can do about it. To talk about it, you get called a racist, a xenophobe, Islamophobe, and every other slanderous bullshit by the left. And you could even get your social media channels taken down, and all sorts can happen to you. You can have your life ruined just for questioning what the hell are these people doing coming here illegally in such huge numbers. And it turned out last week as well that 40% at least of these people coming over are Albanians. Now, the last time I checked, I am pretty sure that Albania isn't a war-torn country. So what the hell are they doing coming over here, putting their lives at risk, crossing the English Channel, a dangerous, fast-flowing bit of water in unseaworthy little dinghies? But the clue is probably in this little fact here. It's also come out last week that there have been more babies born to Albanian parents here in Britain than there are Albanians registered legally here. So the numbers don't add up, it's that simple. And quite frankly, it scares me that such a high number of people can come here illegally and quite literally disappear into the British countryside. Nobody knows where they go. And those that do hand themselves into the authorities or get caught, they are far more likely now to be put into a hotel and given a generous allowance at the taxpayer's expense before being given a social housing and benefits, etc., and lots of help. And that is far more than homeless British veterans are ever likely to get, and that is a sad fact. And also, ironically, all this information came out last week. Data from the UN's Refugee Agency shows that at least 120,000 people arrived in Europe via the Mediterranean by land and sea in 2021. And accompanying that fact are various videos from people on the Mediterranean coast, the European Mediterranean coast, Italy, Spain, etc. And there are videos showing like a flock of migrants who've come over illegally and they're destroying everything. They are literally behaving like a gang of lawless outlaws who don't give a shit who they bother. Now, my problem with people coming over here illegally, it's nothing to do with their skin colour, all right? You will have lefties and lefty lawyers whom Rishi Sunak mentioned in one of his speeches to become leader of the Conservative Party and British Prime Minister, because he wants to stop them. Because he thinks that, these lefty lawyers are the ones who are helping them come over, finding loopholes and using the European Court of Human Rights to ensure that these illegal migrants stay here. Because after all, their human rights trump ours. And that's why we need to leave the European Court of Human Rights, folks, all right? I know it's just sound bites by Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss, and they're just saying things to please the right wing and Conservatives. But it's the right thing to say. We need to remove every lifeline, every loophole available to these illegal migrants coming over and to discourage them, because the Rwanda plan, it's not working. Again, the lefty lawyers have put a spanner in the works for that. And you will also have left-wing bleeding heart idiots at the coast of southern England welcoming these people with open arms and telling them where to go and how to collect payments of benefits, etc. It does make your blood boil. And the barristers who are trying to, they're gaining financially for this. They take court cases like this and they get, a lot of money for it. And they've accused the government of trying to demonise people who support refugees, simply because Rishi Sunak used the term lefty lawyers. So what is it exactly going to take to stop these people coming over? I'll tell you what it's going to take. Strong action. We need the border force to stop taking them on board and escort them back to the French coast. We need ministers to reiterate to the French authorities to stop being so spineless and helping these illegal migrants crossing the Channel and coming over to Britain. They need to get their fucking house in order. And the same to the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, who are going out there and escorting illegal migrants to our shores. Now, they're meant to be a charity whose work is to help, seafarers in distress, not a fucking taxi service. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to have a bunch of people, and times are hard right now. This country is ready to blow up with everything, the cost of living. You've got militant left-wing extremist groups just putting this country, the people, history, culture down at every opportunity. And we've got politicians who don't give a shit, yet they give each other massive pay rises every year. It's disgusting. The people are going to rise up in the end, and we are going to have enough is enough. And all it'll take is just one person with the bollocks and the means and the charisma and the character, and lead people down to the south coast and ensure that these people are stopped and turned around. Now, I'm not condoning this action or encouraging it, but you can see it happening, folks. This country is on a knife edge. More homes are being built on the Greenbelt for people who can afford to buy them than they're building homes for working class people and poor people to rent. And hard-working Brits are fed up. They've had it to the back teeth with being put on the back of the queue for social housing and NHS treatment. And they see these people coming over and given preferential treatment. That is what it looks like. Now, I don't want this country to blow up. I really don't. And I would prefer if people stopped coming here, putting themselves and their families, wives and children at risk by crossing the English Channel in really shitty, unseaworthy dinghies and, running the risk of drowning. I don't want that. All I want, and all other people want in this country, and I think I can speak up for them, is that we want a strong border and we want controlled immigration. Like I said earlier, I don't care what colour you are, culture, creed, gender, sexuality, just be a good person. And don't come here expecting the country to bend over backwards for you. And I have absolutely no idea why our governments can't do this over the years. They've just failed. They're not doing anything about it. And because of that, these people will never, ever stop. Because Britain is the land of milk and honey and bleeding heart lefty lawyers who make money out of it. Anyway, that's my video. That's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'm actually doing this the night before. So it's Sunday evening here in the UK. And I hope to God by the time this comes out, we are flooded with thunderstorms and, all that lovely good wet stuff as Britain usually is. And that's that. Until the next time, take care of yourselves and Roger Trout.